You guys. Oh man. Oh, I wish I would have saved this. Oh, I wish I would have saved this for like... Good morning, you guys. Today is 7 DPO. It is Wednesday, which is super crazy for us. So I'm up really early because I know if I don't get up and film this now, I will have a hard time filming it once the kids wake up. So here I am, bright and early for you guys. I don't think I'll be able to get the video up today, so it will most likely be a day behind. So all these videos will probably be a day behind. Unfortunately, I try to do it the same day if possible, but it's not always possible. I have a lot to share with you guys about symptoms that have been going on this cycle, which are kind of weird for me personally. But before I start telling you guys about all the symptoms that I've been having, I want to dip these tests so that they can load while I tell you guys what has been going on. I know that it's only 7 DPO and people are gonna tell me like you can't know you're pregnant at 7 DPO, but like these symptoms are going on are just, they've been really weird this cycle for sure. But let's start with the easy at home. So that, is it blank? Okay, now it's going. In there. We'll do first response. You guys. Oh man. Oh, I wish I would have saved this. Oh, I wish I would have saved this for like 9 DPO. It's a pink tip. How did I get this? Oh man. Oh man. What the heck? Is this whole box these? What in the world? Okay, I gotta stop freaking out about the fact that I got one of the old tests and I gotta just dip it in. Maybe it'll be really good news. So it is loading and I'm gonna stick it back in here. And I got these from Target, so now I'm thinking I need to like go back there and see if maybe some more of the tests are these old tests. Like maybe they just like, I don't know, like were in the back and got pushed forward. I don't know. But next, this is a Clearblue that is the blue cross because I want to try something different. If you didn't watch my haul video, then you wouldn't know I bought these, but this is what I'm going to try this cycle because I did not like the last Clearblue ones I was taking. Pretty interesting that you can already see the line that tells you you're not pregnant, like right away. And it is one of the ones that has a pink indicator, so it turns pink to let you know that it got what it needed. And it is going, so it's sticking here. I don't want to look because it'll look really fast. I know not all of you guys watch all the videos, so a little bit of a recap. On cycle day 18, I had a pretty strong LH surge using my Mira, and I was using easy at home strips. And that day I had the morning obviously is when I took my Mira test, and then later on the next day I took a test easy at home with you guys and I posted it, but later in the day that test wasn't as dark. I'm not sure if it was just that my LH was going down or if it was because my levels dropping, because it could be both those things. But that afternoon I felt so much pressure. Like the only thing I can explain it to be or like have a correlation I can give is it reminded me when I was on Clomid where like while I was like getting ready to ovulate, I would feel like all of this pressure just like building and building and building. And that's like how I felt on cycle day 18 when I had that peak LH test. I just felt like a lot of pressure, and that pressure pretty much went all the way through until I was 6 DPO. So yesterday morning, I no longer felt any of that like really intense like pressure where you feel like really full or like heavy. I don't know how else to explain it other than like you literally feel like there's like a balloon in your uterus that someone's like blowing up and it's just like trying to pop out. Like that's the best way I know how to explain it. And then last night, so 6 DPO at night, I started having a lot of cramping. And this morning the cramping isn't really like there. At least I haven't noticed it yet since I've been up. But last night I had a lot of cramping, and then I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure what's going on. In my head, I kind of think maybe this means it's a really good ovulation, or maybe it means that I could have a cyst or something going on there. I'm not sure, but I've only ever really felt this feeling when I was taking Clomid, which I don't naturally ovulate on my own, or I haven't been able to really on my own, and I've had to take Clomid to naturally ovulate. So this also could be just like how my body would normally feel when it ovulates, and I'm hyper aware about it because I test so much. And maybe this is me ovulating on my own this cycle, because that would be amazing, right? If I'm ovulating on my own and I don't need Clomid to have this feeling, like that would be great. I'm not quite sure though which one it is. I don't know if like other people feel this, or if it's just like us like TTC people who are just like constantly, you know, writing down every little symptom and looking at every little detail that possibly could be changes with their body. Like maybe it's just because we're like very hyper aware and we're super sensitive about things going on in our bodies. I was originally planning on testing at 8 DPO and starting there, because that's really where I think you can get your first like true positive line that like we can really see on these tests. But with everything that I've been feeling this cycle, I'm just too anxious to wait to test. Like I just need to know what is going on, and I'm really hopeful that these were all good signs. I know I'm just gonna keep rambling, so I probably just need to stop, and I will come back when it has been 3 minutes and we will look at these tests. All right, you guys, it has been 3 minutes and I'm pretty anxious, or I don't know. I'm really, really hopeful that this first response is gonna be like a magic first response or something. Like, what are the odds that I got these? Like, what are the odds that I got these light pink, like the older first response tests? And I really wanna go back and like buy a bunch of boxes, because if there's one of them in there, there could be a bunch more. It's probably because I also have a problem. Okay, let's look at these tests. And I always start with the easy at home, so we're gonna go there first. And let me show you guys. Well, that's like pretty obviously negative. Like that's super negative. Now, do we do first response or do we do the Clearblue? I dipped the first response first, so I probably should just take the first response. And don't we all want to know? I really want to know what the first response says. I really want to look at this test, but then I really don't want to look at this test, because like, what if it says something I don't want it to say? Oh. Okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Just look at the test, Nicole. It's gonna be okay. Just look at the test. Okay. You guys look first, and then you tell me if I should look, okay? You look first. I'm scared to look. Why am I so scared to look? Do you guys get scared to look? I'm scared to look. it looks negative, but I just love the way these tests look. Even though it's negative, I'm not gonna get myself upset. This just looks like such a better quality test than the new ones. Like, why did they change it? Like, I wish First Response would bring these tests back, because these are the good tests. The new tests are crap. Like, this just looks better even though it's negative. I'm not even gonna be upset about it being negative because it's 7 DPO. I still have time for it to be positive. Okay, so here is the Clearblue. Whoa, I'm so off. Hopefully it's in there right. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay. Yeah, I should have expected this would be negative because this is a 5-day sooner test and the First Response is a 6-day sooner test. So if it didn't come up on the First Response, it's probably not gonna come up on the Clearblue test. But as much as people hate on these and they're like, these ones give false positive all the time, I do not see a cross. I don't know if you guys can see a cross, but this looks super negative to me. I'm not super surprised that none of these tests showed lines. It is 7 DPO. It is very early, but I am glad I got on here and took these tests with you guys. That way I can get out my feelings and kind of like have a vlog of what has been going on up until this point. That way, whenever I go back and rewatch these videos, I will know what I was experiencing during this time. I still go back and watch a lot of my old videos because I think that it gives me a lot of great information, and that is part of the reason why I share all of these videos here with you, because it is a way I can keep all of my thoughts in one place. Thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.